Hey guys, in this next BJJ analysis, we're going to move up in weight classes. We have Keenan Cornelius on top and Clark Gracie on the bottom. This is the first round matchup from ADCC. So we're going to take a look at the sequence first in real time. Let's see Clark Gracie get in under Keenan. He's going to go in for the knee bar. He's going to use it to sweep and get on top. From here, Keenan's going to get under Clark a little bit, and Clark's going to go for the toe hold. Keenan follows, gets his leg out, and then he ends up in the leg drag position right there. So let's back it up a little bit, see what's going on in slow motion. So first we're going to have Clark Gracie's entry. So you'll see that he'll use his left arm to wrap around Keenan's leg right there. His right arm's going to go under Keenan's other leg, and it's going to look like Clark is trying to get the deep half guard. So you'll see boom right there. He's dropping into deep half guard. And what I really like about his attack is that he doesn't commit to the deep half guard. He almost uses it as like a fake. And he's going to spin into the knee bar right away. So his left arm is going to let go, and he's going to post it under Keenan's arm. And then you'll see his legs will transition to try to catch Keenan's left leg. There he goes in under the armpit, and then the legs are going to go right on Keenan's leg right there. So there's the knee bar threat. Now there's a lot of different ways the person bottom can try to play out this position. And in this instance, you'll see Clark's hips are going to drop down to the mat over here. So normally, yeah, right there. Normally I'd say this is pretty dangerous for the person on bottom. If your opponent on top can stabilize, then you could end up in dope mount. And from there, you're pretty stuck. There's not too much you can do. You can try to like re-roll to get your guard back, but it's not the best position to be in. But you'll see one of the things that Clark does really well is the second his hips drop here, he's going to start building up onto his left arm. And then he's going to use that to sweep and get on top. So there you go. He's building up to the elbow right there. And he's going to go up to the hand. And because Keenan's somewhat like obviously worried about the knee bar, he's crossing his legs. So he can't really post his legs exactly where he wants if he was solely trying to stop the sweep. So that gives Clark the opportunity getting right on top here. So now, one of the cool things that Keenan does is you'll see that Keenan keeps posting on his hands and he doesn't let his back get placed to the mat. So you'll see right there, Keenan posts out on his right arm and he's going to repost on his left. He's kind of scooting his hips away a little bit. And now from here, while he's posted on this arm, he's going to use all this momentum that he has to try to get in under Clark Gracie. So right there, tries to drop in under him, and he's going to try to control Clark's hip with his left arm. Now, it's hard to tell exactly what he's going for. If I had to guess, I would imagine that he's trying to knock Clark onto his back and onto his hips. And if he would be successful in doing that, if Clark like drops to his hips here, Keenan's essentially in the berimbolo. Then you can chase the back with a leg drag. I think it's a little bit risky from Keenan, just because he's unlocking his legs to attempt this. So you'll see as he drops, again, I'm assuming he's trying to use his legs to try to help knock Clark over. So there's a chance that Clark could jump on that knee bar again. Maybe that arm in at his hip will make it harder. Not too sure. And now from here, once Keenan gets on his side, you'll see he locks his arms together. In this position, Clark's in a lot of trouble because of the angle, because you can see Keenan's hip is down the mat here. The knee bar isn't in the right orientation, so he can't really finish the knee bar anymore. Again, his hips are locked on this side by Keenan's arms. On the other side, Keenan has his left leg locking Clark's right leg. So Clark can't rotate one way or the other. And right now, Keenan's pretty much attacking his back. You'll see that what Clark opts to do is he's going to go toe hold on this right leg. So there he gets the grip. He's going to try to finish it. And then Keenan just follows up on top. Right here. And if you were paying attention, you would have seen that Keenan got his leg out. I'm going to rewind it a little bit. Again, right now, Keenan's left leg is probably monitoring Clark's right leg, kind of like hooking it. And as they spin, that leg will pop out. So there it is. And then he hides it right behind Clark's leg. And now Clark can't pull him into 50-50 or anything like that. And then once Keenan gets on top, he's in the leg drag position. So one thing that I was asking myself as I was watching this is, why doesn't Keenan opt to go for the back attack? Because that's another thing he could do. As Clark is toe holding that leg, Keenan could eventually get that leg in as his hook on this side, and then he can use his left leg. Instead of just pulling it out, encircling it behind, he could try to use it to come in over that hip there and get both hooks in, chase the back. A few things come to mind. If you see the whole match, sorry about that, you'll see that Clark does a really good job of getting out of Keenan's back control, and he's very good in general on keeping his hips high up on the body when his opponent's trying to get both hooks in. The other thing is, it's always important to remember that this transition begins with Clark Gracie on bottom. So if Keenan goes for the back and he loses it or something and Clark ends up on top, Keenan's going to lose points. So it could be kind of like the safer bet to just keep top position. You have the chance of passing and you're not going to lose points. So let's just rewatch everything from the beginning. So there's the entry to deep half guard. He's immediately switching to that knee bar. There it is. You'll see the hips drop and he's coming up onto his left arm, on the elbow, then the hand. Then right away Keenan posts his right arm, gets back on his left, tries to dive under him. And from here Keenan locks up on the hips. Clark's going to go for that toe hold. Keenan's just going to follow him. He's going to pull his left leg out, get it behind, build up onto his right knee, and there he secures the leg drag position.